Hi guys, welcome back to Car UK and to this auction video, a part 2 of an auction trip we had a few weeks ago. So I went to the auction a few weeks ago and in our last video, which you can check out in my link description, we did win a couple of cars. However, I did get a lot of content, far too much to put into the first video, so I've done a little bit of a spin-off for you into a part 2. So let's have a look to see if I won any more vehicles. So check out this video guys of a few walk rounds we did early on and also quite a mixed bag of vehicles we saw in the auction. So check out this content, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all later on for a sum up.
This is a bit of an interesting one, and I usually don't buy these 207 3 doors. I buy 5 doors but not 3 doors unless it's like stupidly cheap. But this is a 1.6 diesel and it's a sport one as well, 98,000 miles. If that was a 1.6 petrol, I wouldn't be entertaining it really, unless it was so cheap. But obviously you buy anything, but I wouldn't pay proper money for one, not a 3 door with a petrol engine in, because there's just not many people want them. The 3 doors, they always seem to want 5 doors. We've got a 3 door one on the pitch now, and it's only like $15.95, and we get interest on it, but no one's bought it. And there's nothing wrong with the car. It's just 3 door, and most people want a smaller car if it's 3 door. And this is a bit in the middle of a small and medium car, so 5 door seems to be the way. To be honest, that's my experience, but each their own. But a 1.6 diesel sport one, I don't know. There's probably someone out there, a younger driver, who wants a smallish car, but would probably have that because it's a 1.6 diesel sport. I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I'd have a go at that. It's not stupid money. He's only booking it clean 710, below average 300 odd quid. It's probably better than average but not quite clean. I mean, it's not far off clean in fairness actually. Maybe I'm being a bit critical of it, but around the 500-600 quid mark, that's a very cheap car, and I certainly would be buying it at that level. Interesting thing though, don't see many 3 door or diesel ones. Just noticed this big Subaru, beautiful. I have bought one of these once, the Legacy, 2 litre RE petrol as well. Mine was an auto petrol one. Mine had done 38,000 miles though. Category S though, category S, which is old Cat C, so it's had a bit of a wallop in its time. Sound it's wrong side of the hedge maybe. Can see a few scuffs on it. Can you see any accident damage, any bad repairs? This isn't lining up. Maybe something's hiding behind there, maybe. Tailgate. I mean, in fairness, the age of the car, if it was recently been damaged, it probably would be categorised as an S. Not sure as aren't going to repair a car of this age. They write off anything these days. Nice colour though. Probably workhorse, auto. Don't know much about the auto box in these, but I would imagine they're quite dependable. I've never come across a bad one, but in fairness I haven't bought a lot of them, so that's probably not a fair assessment. Book prices are irrelevant really because it's got categorised S, so what do you think it's worth? Mileage is helping it a bit, 30 odd thousand. I mean, if someone offered me that at 600, 700 quid, I'd probably buy it. I suspect it'll do more than that, even categorised. Proper workhorse though, proper workhorse. Big boot. You know, if you're not bothered about splashing out a bit of petrol now and then, it'd be nice if it had a tow bar on it. Or maybe that's just me being a bit yokely. The Kia Ceed. I did look at this online and thought this may be one for us, but now I'm looking at it, I'm not so sure. It's a 1.4 petrol, it's done 101,000, one form of keeper. That's got me written all over it. It's not booking it a lot. It's like a 400-500 quid car. And they're very popular, these Ceeds, but this is not the best shape. I mean, it's not too bad this side in fairness to it, and it's okay inside as well. It's not horrendous inside, but you start going round, we've got a scuff on that bumper there, that'll probably come out. We've got here on the opposite side a horrible ding in the quarter. That's not nice to repair. You've got probably a 150-200 quid repair just there to get that right, and you're probably still going to be left with a little mark up here because it's creased it. That's a shame. Then obviously you've got the wing to contend with as well. There's a few hundred quid's worth of paint now on that. I just don't really need the hassle of paint at the moment. I've got enough paint, so it'd have to be very cheap for me to buy it, but we obviously will see what it does. But that's a shame that, because I wanted to buy some at the Kia Ceed because I want to try one on the pitch. But there's a car you don't see many of, a Fiat Idea. I have to say, the name was not the best, because it was not a great idea, because they launched this just before the Panda, and then the Panda basically just outsold it, and they realised that no one wanted a car that's a few inches taller, that's a bit dearer. They just bought a Panda, so they didn't last very long in production. In fairness, they've done 46,000 miles. Got the 1.3 diesel engine in, lovely engine. It's a nice colour. Would I buy it? No. It's probably loosely Panda Mark II Punto based, but they were never popular sellers, and Pandas can struggle at times. So a Fiat Idea, not for me. You know, you'd have to be, if it's cheap, it's different in it. You just trade it on, or just you would have a go with it. But I'm not going to pay proper money for that. You know, it's probably a 600-700 quid booking car. I'm not paying it. But you know, if you want a Panda but you're just a bit too tall, then maybe a Fiat Idea is for you.
Hi guys, just a quick mention to today's sponsor, Vehicle Score. Now, Vehicle Score is a vehicle checking service with a difference. First of all, it's completely free to use their service. Click on to vehiclescore.co.uk and type a registration number in of the vehicle you want to check. By using their free check, you can get a score for your vehicle from between 1 to 999, a bit like a credit score. What it does is it takes all the information that Vehicle Score have gathered on all the vehicles in the UK and uses that data and creates with its algorithm a score for your particular car. It can even compare that to average score of other vehicles like it, and you get lots of other free information. So it'll give you awareness on things like the MOT history, the mileage, any common faults, etc. Also gives you free valuations. It's full of free information, including on that particular car and vehicle data itself. And like I said, it's completely free to use. You don't need to register. You get lots of free information that you'll struggle to find anywhere else. And if you're looking for more, well, they've got it covered with their two checks. We've got the ultimate check and, of course, the salvage check. The salvage check costs less than a cup of coffee, and you can make sure your vehicle or the vehicle you're looking at has never been involved in a uninsured accident. You see, cars, guys, are sold every day across the UK at salvage auctions, and a lot of these cars are unrecorded. So they've been damaged, and the insurance company has not been dealing with the claim, so therefore the car's ended up at an auction and has been resold on in its damaged state. That car then gets repaired and then can be put back on the market for sale. Now, if it gone through the insurance company, it gets given a marker, like a category N or category S. So when you're buying a vehicle, HPIing it, you'll be able to see if that vehicle has ever been involved in an accident. And of course, dealers by law have to declare that. However, if it's been through a salvage auction and it's unrecorded, they don't have to declare it. And there'll be cars on Auto Trader now, guys, that have been in salvage auctions and been badly damaged that are currently now on sale. So it's always wise to make sure that you have a check done. And if you want all the bells and whistles, you can have the ultimate check. The ultimate check goes even further. So you've got all the salvage check. So you get all the things covered in the salvage check, plus you are checking the motor database of insurers, making sure that there is no issue with the car. So it's on the registers, we call it. So category N, category S, a conventional HPI check. It's covering you for all those as well. Also covers you to make sure there's no outstanding finance, no high purchase, no logbook loans, anything like that. So you're making sure you're getting the most comprehensive check out there at one of the best possible prices. And it gets better, guys, because either of those two checks, you get a discount. Car UK viewers get 15% off by using the promo code CARUK15. Type that in, guys, and you'll get your discount off any of those checks. Just remember, guys, the standard check on your reg is free. To type it in, you'll get all that free information, and then you can go on to have any of the checks if you want them. Like I said, you don't need to register. Get yourself on there, guys. It's vehiclescore.co.uk. Get yourself on and give them a try.
Skoda.
Idea is for 46,000 on the clock, which is warranted. We're going to start the search out for you, mate. Talk about, talking about with the two, talking about with the two, talking about with the talking about with the talking about with the talking about with the talking about 50, 70, what? And talking about with the 250, 250, talking about with the 250, look at the mileage, three from, three about with the three on sale, 50 online, 350 online, 75. 370 pound, 370 pound, 370 pound, 370 pound, once, 400, and 40 pound, 40 pound once, 40 pound goes twice, 25 online, 4 and a quarter online, once, twice, 4 and a quarter. time is the 2.2 metre. Why don't I have a in this engine? I do not know. 2-tone, black and red seats. My reds are red, which I believe was the launch code for one of these. It's got a so dark.
It's not wrong, guys. If you're going to buy one, buy the 2.2 diesel. Ran to about 2015. Don't buy the 2-litre diesel, it will make you cry.
Let's go. Caps 1975. Fly. Also, well, let's see. Look at it. We'll start with it. What do we go? Look at it. 8,000 pounds, that boys. A all day. 2.2 litre. Best engine they made there. 8,000 pounds. Nothing there. A-B. Still at 9 miles. A-B. 8,000. I can place it down south now. Okay, 8,000 pounds. A-B. 8,000 pounds. Anyone's here? Anyone's through with Mohammed? 82, that was you online, Mohammed. 82 with 3, 83, just Mohammed, 84 is on the internet, 84, 85 is in the room, 85, 80 on 86 is on the internet, 86, thank you, 86 is on there, 86 last call, 86.
Still on the book.
86.
Good mileage as well, 76k up it.
8650, we'll try, I'll take a 50 off him. 8650, it's going to have it. 8650, 7, A7, A750, 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 88, 8850, 2-way battle going on, 8850 in the room, 9 on 9. Thank you, David. 89, 89 once, twice, and down 89.
What's it? Yeah, you want
Sorry.
That's me, 500 quid, no less. 550, Someone else. Let's see what this one does. Let's see what this does.
Right, here we go. Talking about 3 online, 350 if you want it, no reserve, it's not sale, 3 anyone else, 3
Didn't sound too good coming in.
350 around the whole online takes it once, 350 the big goes right, so 350, 75 after that. Are you going to see a chance online? 375, ready looking around, 375, 375, once, 375 the big goes right, so 375. So 2 riders on the register, so it makes it valuable in category S, we're going to start 5, 6, 6 around, 6 around, 6 around, 6 around, 6, 6 around, 6, 7 around, 7 around, 7 around, 8 in the road, 8 around in the road, 8 around in 9 in the road, 9 around the 9, 9 around the 9, 9 around the 9, 9 in the road, and 9 around the 9 around the 9 about. So that's the whole thing, so sell, 900 pounds, 9 around the 50, 950, 950, 950 around the 75, 970 around the 975, 975, 975, 1,000. 25.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Says now, 10, 25 again, once, twice, 10 and a quarter. What's your number today, please? Your number today, there? 17. Thank you. Next one is 114. It's on the B303. It's on the Honda Jazz Auto. It's got a sunshine roof. It's got buttons and issue there for you.
We've got one of these already, so we don't need another one.
There we go. Nice and cheap. 6 about, on the net first, 6 about, 700 about, 800 about, AB, 800, 9B, take a 50 if you want it, lads, 9B.
It's really scruffy, really scruffy. Look like I've been for a car wash 20 times in a day. Bumpers hanging off, not lined up, paint coming off it. It's horrible. Front bumpers get damaged, wings damaged. Blinding.
Slow burner, 1150, 1150, let me know that's 1150 bid, 1150, 1150, 1150, 12.
Whoever's buying that online is going to be gutted when that turns up. Absolutely gutted. It's horrible. Oh my word. 13, come on lads, 13, 13, yes or no, not eBay, let's get it going. 13 months, 13, going twice and down. 13, we're on the one more month, and there's one that's over there, so this is 75, 92, on the side of 200 pound, 200 pound 3, 3 pound 4, 4 pound with the ball, 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 400, 400, 415, Again, a scruffy car, very scruffy. Very low mileage C3. It's a bit welded though. Oh dear. Oh, the bidding broke, yeah.
29,000 off the clock. 15, 415, 5, 15, 5 75.
Incredibly cheap for a car that's on 29,000 miles. But just want weld at the bottom of the sill. You're going to have to weld that, and then you're going to have to send it away for paint as well to get it matched in properly. Just don't need that at the moment. Right thing though.
This one is a TU619 Service Street, Santorini Black, looks the part, got the premium doors.
Big Range Rover.
There we go, this street is there for you as well as around August 24 is your ticket, looks the part.
78,000 miles, good history. Beautiful.
14.5, 14.5, big retail, 45, 45, 45, 45, 40 now, so 45, so it's really black, with the premium doors, 45, 45, 45, 3 litre as well, 45, so the 2, 45, 45, 45, surely that money, that's 14 and a half.
That's surprising that.
That's a 56, plenty in the tank.
Go to show these big tubs are going down in value. People are getting a bit sick of paying £700-800 road tax. You can't drive them into cities. You can't get them insured, down south in particular. Try and insure one of them in London, no chance. These are all having knock-on effects on these. I mean, where we live around here, there's a little smoker, we call that. Unbelievable value. I'm not buying that, because they'll end up with a wife, and that's just a waste of money. Can't get a bid on it. Not unsold. Surprising.
This one is lower 100. This one is a Ford Fiesta, 57 plate, here, 97,000 miles. Bundles of history. But we got another, let's fucking put it, up and down. 5, 6 on 9. 6 bid, 6 bid, 6 bid, 6 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 700. That's 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid. I'll ask the question. That's £700 is here. Last call up, £700. Give me once. 725, okay? 725. 725. Give me the same option. 50. Says no, thank you. 750 bid. Outside, down once. Twice, and done. 750. What was your number again? Is it 28? 18. What the last one? Right. Chevrolet Cruze, it is the motor running, service issue of 76, we're going to start at £500, £500, 6 all lines, £600, £600, £600, £600, 600, 7, £700, £700, £700, anyone else, £700, 7, automatic 8, 9, 1,000, 1,000. once, twice, 12, 15. You're looking for there, sir, 1007. This one. Yes, sir. And the next one, number 54, is the S9. So this is Z10. It's got the history, 91 pounds on the clock. It's coming at 33.75. Who's going to start me at 2? 2,000 down, 2,000 down, 2 with a bit, 2 with a bit, 2, 2,000 down with a 2, 2,000. It's coming at 33.75. 2. Who's got 15? Off the book. And it's not a cat seat. 50 now, 15. 16 online, thank you. 16 with a 16, with a 16, with a 16, 16. And 16 with a 1,000.
Got a little bit of an odd noise.
16, 50, so you want it. And 16 with a 1,000, second with a 16, with a 16, 16. And 16 with a 16. Anyone else? And 16 with a 1,000, second with a 16, with a 16, 16. 16 with a 16 once. 16 with a 16 twice, and 16.
What I think this is Audi A5 Sportback, 2 litre diesel, Multitronic, done 204,000 miles. It's only booking it 1,400 quid. My car for a little money, but a lot of miles as well. And it's a bit pissed up on the back as well. It's definitely down on one side. Yeah, it's got a bit of a lean.
Mileage basic value, you're going to start on £1,000. £1,000 a bit, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the room, 14, 15, 15 online, 15 online, 15 with the £1,000, 15, I'll take it up here, 16, 16 with the 16 in the room, 16, 15 in the room, 16, 15, 16, 17 online, 17, 15 in the room, 17, 15, 17, 18 online, 18 with the 18, 18 online, 18 with the 18, 18 online, 18 with the 18 once, 18 with the twice, and 18. And next one is one on Studio 7, it's not so.
Right, so let's have a bit of a sum up of what we've seen in this part 2 auction video. Well, to be honest with you, we didn't go too well for us. We did better in part 1. We didn't win any more cars. So we concluded that day of the auction on 2 vehicles, the 2 we saw previously, and that's all we got, I'm afraid. But I did have a try, as you can see, at some other cars, trying to buy some other bits. We did have a go at that Subaru Legacy, which was a nice old thing, very low miles, but obviously being categorised, it did have a massive effect on the price. Like I said, did have a go of it. I would have been a buyer of it, would have had a go at that and maybe try and, I don't know, would have retailed it? I'm not sure. I don't know. But there definitely was some profit in it at the sort of level we were bidding. But just me, just went that a little bit too much, starting to get towards a new band of pricing on the fees. So I just decided just to knock it on the head and call it a day on that one. Also had a go at that little Peugeot 107, the red one. Now, to be honest with you, it didn't look as nice a car in the flesh as it did probably on film. It looked all right on film when I did the editing going back, but it was quite scruffy up front. So I was being a little bit cautious with the money I was going to spend on that car because it did want a bit of paint. And being red, it's just a real difficult colour to get painted and matched up right again. I don't know what it is with red cars, it always seems to be troublesome when it comes to paint and lack appeal when they get to a certain age, particularly the sort of stuff that I'm buying. But anyway, I wasn't prepared to give any more for it. I think it did its money, and I said it wanted a fair old whack of paint on it, so that's why we left it be. Now, the other thing we saw, which was a bit of a shock, was that Range Rover Sport. They could not get a bid on it. Literally could not get any interest in that car. Now, it wasn't necessarily because there was anything wrong with that particular car. It actually had a decent bill of health and looked a very bright, bonny thing. The problem is the market for these is contracting, and also the price of them is starting to tumble, and dealers really don't want to be getting involved in them at the moment because literally the book price is changing every month. And we're not just talking a little bit here or there. You can take that. We're talking massive reductions every month. They're dropping huge amounts of money. Lots of reasons why. Obviously, road tax is having a big killer on it. It's £700 or £800 to tax these big things. People are cutting back. They're not really wanting to drive around in a great big Range Rover diesel, which, let's be honest with you, when I say this as someone who owns one, is they're not reliable. Let's be realistic, they're not reliable. They cost money to run, they're really expensive. There's a massive problem down south in London with insurance on these. You cannot get these cars insured in London or Greater London. The insurance companies just do not want to have anything to do with them because they are being stolen left, right and sinker. And we're not just talking about sort of, 80, 90, 100 grand type Range Rovers. Obviously those things would be the top of the list to be pinched. It's the lower, cheaper stuff as well. Even 20, 30 grand cars, unfortunately, are being stolen to order in the London area. Seems to be a massive problem there. And the insurance companies have just basically gone, no, we're not doing it anymore. We're not insuring them. It's got a bit like the old days with those Sierra Cosworth and Escort Cosworths. No one wants to get involved with them on the insurance front. And it's crazy. It's come up in a conversation a few times with some dealer friends of mine, particularly those who deal in the big tackle. And they've been complaining about, they've had a massive drop in the market, sort of people looking at these cars, in particular the Land Rovers, particularly from down south. And then you've got to throw ULEZ in as well. ULEZ compliant cars, 16 or above, for diesels. You'll get the odd one under 16 that might be Euro 6 compliant, but there isn't many. So it's very difficult to find a car that you can even drive into London now. And then when you get it there, you've got to maintain it, and then you've got to find someone who will insure it. So it doesn't surprise me really when you think about it, but it is having a massive effect, far greater effect on the prices than I ever first thought it would. So like I said, we finished on just those two cars overall from our last trip to the auction. Now I have been to the auction again since, and I have got that video coming out very soon, hopefully the end of the week, so make sure you check that out, guys. I did go to the auction and do a little bit of filming. I didn't do a full video. I should have done a full video, but I ended up not planning to do one, and then we went to the auction, did quite well, should we say. So I did manage to make a video whilst I was there, but it's a bit of an afterthought. But anyway, nonetheless, it'll be brilliant. You'll like it. And we did have a good day. So make sure you check that video out, guys, at the end of the week. So thank you for watching this one, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you all in the next video.